Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shitting Myself So Hard It Breaks the Sound Barrier. This is Beefy Pasta, and today we are going to be reading the infamously bad Homicidal Liu. If you are at all familiar with bad creepypastas, then you probably know that Homicidal Liu is a little bit special, being that it is Google translated from Spanish to English. So this is going to be a very fun read. Um, I hope you all enjoy. It all started one night. The night that Jeffrey Woods, completely mad and. I didn't know that it could get worse than clockwork with like grammatical errors in the opening of the story, but I was wrong. I was wrong. This is bad. It all started one night. The night that Jeffrey Woods, completely mad and killed his parents and his beloved brother Lou Woods. There's no comma in between brother and Lou, but that's the least egregious error in that sentence. Oh my god, that's awful. Anyway, let me keep going here. Jeff stopped being the boy who was and became a soulless monster and pure desire to kill. But really, he had his brother Lou died after receiving multiple cuts and stab wounds. New paragraph. No, survived the attack on my brother barely as a vile worm to bleed each centimeter that ran. I felt like my heart broke for the effort. However, I resisted, eager to live. Go to Jeff. That was all one sentence, by the way. Then everything went black and I fainted. New paragraph. It took a long time to wake up. I think that was our first normal sentence throughout the entire story. It was in a fairly lit, full of tubes and medicine room. Just feel my body. I could not speak, could not eat. I fed through a tube, breathing through a ventilator. He could barely make out who I was. Who's he? And why is this suddenly first person? Oh my god, this is so bad. uh, I only heard a doctor talking to a nurse. Colon, quotation mark, dot dot. Alright, so I'm assuming this is someone speaking. Alright. Which voice should I do here? You know what? I'm gonna do the German accent again. Because I didn't get to say und last time, and it really pissed me off. Alright. This patient may not survive, needs many transplants. His left lung collapsed, his heart is very delicate, and kidneys are failing. Is almost impossible to survive. Those words took me all hoping to survive what had happened. New paragraph. Then came the day when I would transplant needed, and as and as he could not speak yet and was quite sedated, I could not express my joy at the time, so I saved it for when I recovered. I'm so fucking confused. What is this? Like, I get it's Google translated, but fuck, man. The perspective, is this first person or third person? This is awful. The nurse greeted me. Hey, I'm Susan. I wish you the best of luck. Oh, you're very strong. Barely you survived that assassination attempt. Oh my god. I personally wanted to take care of you because I admire your strength. I wish that when you leave the hospital, ever get out. He kissed my cheek and blushed. He could not deny it was a very beautiful girl, but did not know if he would live this. I don't even know, like, if I could make jokes during this. My brain is too fucked up from reading this. Like, I can't think of anything funny other than voices. Like, I can't think of anything to say right now other than just, what the fuck? Oh my god, this is so fucked. This is so fucked up and evil. This is a fucked up story. Like, this is just, oh my god. Anyway. It's time. Time which would decide whether he would live or die. The doctor told me that as a young, strong, and survived a long time was likely to survive. He put his mask and went to sleep. But why even felt what they did to me? At that moment, I felt a cold blade that pierced me to the side of the heart. The first cut was the most painful, then something opened my skin. The pain was more intense with each passing second. Every cut was more painful than the last, but the most painful thing was when they started to cut my heart out of my body and space period. Sentence just fucking ends. It just Oh my god. This is so awful, but god damn, this is fun. This is so fun to read. That moment was just the beginning of my torture. Hours of excruciating pain, every cut, every part of me that replaced each suture, all the pain through my body destroyed what little sanity I had left until it shattered. This has like a lot of run-on sentences. And I know that's like a Google Translate thing because I know sentences are longer in Spanish. Like I know that's just kind of a thing in Spanish that the sentences are longer. You know, you have more commas, you put more commas in there. So I'm gonna excuse that. But fuck, man, I'm gonna have like an asthma attack by the end of this. This is so bad. They spent days in that bed unable to move. It's it's multiple people now. Either that or whoever we're talking about just decided to change pronouns. They spent days in that bed unable to move, unable to speak, only to hear the voice of that nurse. Susan was with me day and night, talking to me, telling me to resist. He wanted me alive. Susan's a guy now. Really wanted to meet and hoped to talk to me and hear my voice. A week passed and she came more often, came and sang to me, read me, but one day before being able to move my body, I whispered, "Now I want you to wake up." I don't know who this is. Like I actually just have no idea who this is at all. Because I want to do a voice, and I have a voice idea for Liu, but but like I don't know if this is him. I have no clue if this is him. I think it's him, but fuck, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to tell other than him just saying, "Hi, I'm Liu." Fuck, man, this is awful. She kissed the finish that sentence, and I began to feel my body. I, oh my god, this is so bad. I fuck. I managed to open my eyes, and I could admire. She wept for joy when he saw me awake. Hi, Susan. I'm Lou Woods. Okay, so this is Lou. All right. All right. I have a voice for him. Hi, Susan. I'm Lou Woods. Ow, ow, ow. She was stunned. This is in the same paragraph, by the way. This is her speaking now. Really? Your space space brother Jeff Woods? He was here a while. It was really bad. I learned who went crazy and killed his family. Comma space capital H. How is that? How is it that you survived, Lou? Plot armor. I also knew that 3 days ago kidnapped a young and burned alive with bleach and gasoline. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Fucking Jane the Killer's canon now in this story. Fucking god. I might reread that piece of shit, to be honest. I'm probably gonna reread it. I was thinking about rereading Jeff the Killer too. Because why not? You know, fuck it. Like, this is my little masochistic part of me talking, by the way. The thing I mentioned last video, my little masochistic part of me that loves reading these god awful stories. So yeah, no, I'm probably gonna reread those. So you could look forward to that. I don't know when, because I want to read some new stuff too. Like this, even though it was made probably like 12 years ago or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean. New for me. Like, I haven't read this. But I still want to reread some of the stuff I already read, you know, because man, the Jeff the Killer saga is just so fucking it's such a clusterfuck. It's so awful, and I just want to experience it as a whole, you know? I want to experience it as a whole. And you might be thinking, Beefy Pasta, what the fuck's wrong with you? Are you fucking crazy? And to that I say, I'm talking to myself right now. Fucking god. Alright, alright, bleach and gasoline. This is where I left off. I also knew that 3 days ago kidnapped a young and burned alive with bleach and gasoline, then escaped from there, and has not been seen but at home, or what remains of it. There are no more than 2 corpses. It is rumored that she survived, but did not know what happened to the corpse's brother, Jeff. There are so many problems with this, but I can barely bring myself to talk about them. This is just a fucking clusterfuck. Like, I don't know what to make fun of in this story because it's all awful. Oh my god. I guess there's like a lesson to be learned here. Just don't Google Translate shit when you're writing. Or else it'll end up like this. It'll end up like this to the person who speaks the language. Because Google Translate's that fucking unreliable. To be fair, this story's like a decade old. Probably over a decade old, to be honest. So it's definitely improved since then, but man, this is just bad. Like, I don't trust Google Translate now. I mean, I never completely trusted it, but man, all of my trust for that just went straight out the window. Fuck. Like I feel like if I make fun of the author here, it's not really going to be justified because who knows, maybe they're like fucking Shakespeare level in Spanish, you know? And it just came out like this when they Google translated it. I guess I can make fun of how lazy they are for just Google translating it. Because that shit's lazy. Like, I feel like if you want to write something in a different language in your story, it's going to be hard to do that properly. You know? Fuck, man. I'm still stalling. God damn it. Alright. Uh. Some said it took him, but slept in the room where his brother is, where you slept. They found written in blood on the wall, "Go to camp!" And the bath written, "Smile!" in the mirror. I very much regret the death of your parents. Seriously? And is this dialogue? Oh my god! No! Okay, this is a writing error. This is just fucking bad. Last paragraph and this paragraph are both part of the same character's, like, string of dialogue. That's awful. You're not allowed to do that, author. My god, just when I thought you might be like maybe an actually like somewhat decent writer, and you just got fucked over by Google Translate. No, this proves that wrong. Oh my god. I don't know if I mentioned it. After I read out the corpse's brother Jeff, there was a new paragraph after that. Um and the character, the nurse who was talking, kept going. That that is so awful. I I just that just completely went over my head. Uh where was I? All right, time to do the voice again. I very much regret the death of your parents, seriously, and as I think you want to return to that place, would you want to sleep over at my house for a while? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, I want you to fuck me so bad. Well, when you get out of recovery, I live alone. Oh, I want you to fuck me so bad, Lou. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god. I live alone since my parents died in a car accident. They were drunk on the road and they ran over a baby. And then they crashed into a tree. So spare me a room, space quotation mark. I accepted the offer of Susan. Uh, alright, alright, so this is Lou speaking. When I leave here, I want to take you to dinner, wherever you want. I just need one day to accompany me to my old house to find my clothes. Bitch, your house was lit on fire. Your clothes are fucking gone. But I do not think it is still there. He accepted with some fear. The following day she visited me every day, laughed together. We were very close, almost seemed like we were a couple. So I asked her to be my girlfriend. She said, "Yes, Lou, I want to be your girlfriend. I was going to ask but did not know how." Oh my god. Nurse and patient in a fucking relationship. Talk about forced romance. Holy shit. He approached me and we kissed. I know it's an issue with Google Translate, but fuck man, the gender swapping's so funny. I was so happy. Things were fixing to me. I was a person who would be my new family. Aw, that's so wholesome, Chungus. If only I could understand what the fuck was going on. Fuck, man. I left the hospital. It was my first day out there. Susan welcomed me with open arms as it was daylight. I told him that we were by my clothes to my new home. Kama said, who is this? I gotta read ahead a little bit. Yes, but you have to bring something to protect ourselves in case your brother is still hanging around. Actually, no, sorry. In case your brother's still hanging around. I put the word is in there by accident. I'm sorry. I suck at reading. I can't believe myself. Quotation mark. I replied, quotation mark. Okay, a couple of butcher knives, a syringe, some painkillers, also a housemaid for me to fuck. Also a little emergency kit in case we need suturing you on me. If a glass can cause a wound that needs stitches, a bottle of water fresh from the fridge, and a can of soda if we are thirsty. Ow! Space quotation mark. Fuck, man. I'm going insane. I'm going fucking insane. This is so fucked. This is so fucked. Oh my god. we went to his house and picked everything you need plus a bag to carry my stuff. Back in my old house. Sorry. I can't read this fucking garbage! Why did you write this? Why did you write this? I always get the words wrong. I'm stumbling on my words. I can't understand this. This is like how a Gen Alpha kid reads anything. Oh my god. What the fuck? What is this fucking bullshit? I hate this. I fucking hate this. Back in my old home. Home is the right word, not house. God. He tightened his grip, my arm. I said, do not be afraid. Everything will be fine. Ow. I kissed her to calm down. I opened the door. A kick was closed. We walked in and saw that the walls of my house were full of blood. The blood of my parents. We find in the kitchen a gallon of gas, a vacuum of bleach. A vacuum of bleach? I didn't know it could get worse than a thing of bleach. What the fuck? That's gotta be a Google Translate error. That's gotta be. There's no way a human being could fuck up that bad. Oh my god. And some matches jar. Still touring the house, we saw the bathroom that was the door open and saw the mirror with the word. Fuck! It happened again! With the word! It's with the word, not the world! God, I'm a fucking idiot! I hate this! Oh! With the word, quotation mark, space, smile! Space, quotation mark, no space, written in blood. The sink and the floor covered in blood. My whole house was just full of blood. In the end, we went next door, was on my parents' room, and found the sheets stained with blood. My whole house was like, comma, full of blood. Comma, in the end, we entered the most disturbing place of my house. My room. The phrase, go to camp, was written in blood on the wall, as Susan said. What did she say? Oh, wait, no. I misread that. Okay, yeah, no, she mentioned that earlier. My brain's fucked. My brain's as soft and mushy as fucking baby shit right now. Oh my god, ew. That just came out. Oh my god. I looked in my closet, my belongings, my laptop, my MP3. Do you mean MP3 player? Oh my god. My phone and my clothes. Only what was not full of blood. When you turned to see my room, I remembered the disturbing face of Jeff looking at me with those eyes full of madness. holding a bloody knife in his hand. Sorry, bloody knife in hand, saying, "Shh, just go to camp." That memory was what term to break the little sanity I had left. This fucking story is trying to break the little sanity I have left. What the fuck? What is this bullshit? I told Susan to give me the bag where we had things. I went to the bathroom, take the knife, and said, "Jeff, space, dot, 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 space. I'll see you in hell, damn, when the two have died." Oh god, I just spat all over my keyboard. God. This story's fucked. New paragraph. After the sentence "talk to Susan, kissed her," I said, "Goodbye, my love, but I see Jeff to get back to what made me. Revenge for killed my parents and nearly killed me. I love you, Susan, but you will not be able to see after I die. I regret this very much. Space quotation mark, no space. I was about to kill her." But no, I did not. I would not become Jeff. Holy shit. That came out of nowhere. Talk about 0 to 100. Holy shit, man. I begged Susan to forgive me. To come to my old home had affected me. I said, okay, so this is Lou talking. "Okay, Lou, I love you." This is the nurse fucking talking. This is Susan. I don't care what the story says. This is Susan. "Okay, Lou, I love you, and I know that being so close to death can affect. We go home." I kissed, ordered a taxi, and went home. I went to bathe. That's the first tense swap I actually noticed. There were probably a shit ton of others that I just fucking dismissed because the rest of the story is just so awful and is like, oh my god, this is fucked. This is fucked up. This is so bad. Oh my god. This is like sapping me of all my energy. While I bathed, I remembered every moment spent with my family, mom, dad, my childhood with Jeff, the pranks we did. There were no pranks in the original story unless you're just fucking headcanoning this shit. I don't know. I don't care anymore. Everything we had together, the joy of having my family around, I began to mourn, but capital T, the sound of falling water drowned my sobs, so it did not matter. New paragraph. The first night was somewhat traumatic for me. In my nightmares, no comma, I could see Jeff as it was before the accident, being brutally murdered by the new Jeff. Then I turned to look and say, "Lou, why did you go to not sleep as I asked you?" Fuck. Who's talking? Is it Lou or Jeff? Because why would he address himself? It has to be Jeff talking then, right? It has to be Jeff. You know what? Fuck it. It's an excuse to do the voice. "Lou, why did you not go to camp? As I asked you." This story. What the fuck? I woke up with a terrible fright. Susan Faith ran to my room. Faith isn't lowercase. Is this her last name? Or is Google Translate just that fucking awful? I said, He's addressing himself again, so it's fucking Susan speaking. What happened, Liu? Are you okay? Space quotation mark, no space. I replied, quotation mark, space. I replied as in fucking quotes. If space dot 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 space, it was just a nightmare. Do not worry. Space quotation mark. They keep making the same fucking errors. That's somehow worse than it being inconsistent, like in Lizzie the Reaper. Like in Lizzie the Ripper. Fuck! I just can't fucking talk today, can I? God damn it. Lizzie the Ripper? No, it's Lizzie the Reaper. Oh my god. Duh! Duh! I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Ugh. The next day, upon awakening, I felt a scent that has long not enjoyed. It was the smell of hotcakes freshly made. I went to the dining room and there was Susan preparing breakfast, as Mom did. He gave me a good morning, he sat down and started eating. No period. From he gave me a good morning to the end of that thing that I'm calling a sentence, there are no commas. Alright. How much time had passed since he did not eat hotcakes made with love, space, question mark, comma, I do not know. But the taste, space, dot, 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 space, it was so nice. I felt loved again, but happiness does not last long. It was driving me crazy, space, comma, space. Each passing day, Susan reminded me more Mom. Oh, shit. This shit's about to get a little incestuous. No, that's awful. Susan reminded me more Mom. So take a kitchen knife. I ran to her room. No! No, he's gonna fucking kill her. Oh my god. She was ready to go out with me on a date. She looked so beautiful. I did not feel capable of killing. Not without... Oh my god. I didn't stutter there. It just says not twice. Not, comma, not without knowing much he loved her, but not to feel love for the last time in his life, space, dot, 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 space. There's like some... I get what's going on. There's an ethical dilemma here. Will he live a normal life with his girlfriend Susan, or will he kill like Jeff? I loved her, but it was driving me crazy ever cost me more to live without sticking a knife in the heart. I could not be so. I did not kill her, but had no choice, or so I thought. New paragraph. Already leaving the theater, we walked home. He said, I love you, Susan. Oh, wait, no, fuck. I love you, Susan, but there's something inside of me that space, dot, 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 it's killing me, and I do not know if support more, so I want you to know that I will love you no matter what happens, space, quotation mark, no space. After that phrase, thugs out of an alley, and took the bag Susan, then wounded. I was angry. I wanted to kill him for hurting Susan. Chased him with the knife he had hidden in my jacket. Oh, so that's why you brought it. Because you just somehow knew. Oh, fucking hell. I dragged him to the alley where he stole my bag from my beloved in front of her, so I made her apologize, wanted to take his life before, but fuck, stutter, fucking, God, fuck, I'm stuttering. But before I said to Susan, fuck, oh my god, wow, it's bad today. Run, do not you, fuck! I can't speak. Run, do not want you to see this. I love you, Susan, and do not want you to see this. Oh, wait. Fuck! Fuck, I didn't do the voice. Run! Do not want you to see this. I love you, Susan. Get to the chopper! Alright, that's better. He ran as far as he could. When I knew it was time, I told the guy, not forgive you for hurting Susan. She is so good. She is good housekeeper. So pure. Hurt is a very serious crime. So I'll take your life, and only then you will pay for hurting her. Space quotation mark. Raised my knife and started stabbing him repeatedly. He could only see suffering in the eyes of this man, but still kept stabbing him until he died of multiple stab wounds. Wiped the blood off my leather jacket, which was pretty stained. Yet the day was warm temperature, so that I could take off my coat and fold, making only see the interior portion. So ultimately hide my ladron. Sully murder toward the alley and found Susan in the cafe on the corner taking a strong espresso. What the fuck? She was fine. The manager had bandaged his wound. I thanked my jacket hiding. Susan, capital T, take home carefully. Take her to her room and lay down on his bed. I said, Susan! You do not want this to happen, but I've noticed one thing, and not let anyone hurt you. Space, comma, space. Ow, ow, ow! Starting today, you'll never be afraid. No one will hurt you, I swear. Space quotation mark, no space. Oh shit. I kissed her and went to take a shower. I realized that I could not kill her. She was all I had in the world. Space, comma, space was the only person he loved, but the guy had enjoyed killing of the alley but could not kill anyone. I decided to just kill the people who hurt innocent people who do evil people, and that I cared. And above all, he would kill anyone who tried to hurt Susan. Days passed more and killed more people, but it was annoying to have pants full of blood. It was lose time of the month. So buy a leather pants. Then kill was less annoying. Jacket and trousers, both leather, which I could easily clean with white gasoline he had bought to time. Killing an increasingly boring habit turned. Killing with simple stabbing was very repetitive, so I was using still more twisted each time. Some were burned alive with gasoline. Fuck, man. Others operated without anesthesia. Others forced to eat his own guts. Others cut into pieces and threw them stray dogs, but never killed any innocent, only killed criminals and thugs. That made me a hero, right? That was all one sentence. Ending making criminals suffer the most horrible ways each day, using more horrible ways to kill Twisted. Came home, cleaned my clothes in the blood of criminals, and spend quality time with Susan until one day invite to dinner. I had a job as a cook in a restaurant, earning well, but took her to a beautiful place in the light of the candles. I said, Susan, we have been together almost a year. I know you, the love of my life. I do not know how I could live without you. I want to propose something. space quotation mark, no space. I knelt down and removed a ring from my bag. No space, quotation mark, space. Fuck. Will you marry me? Space quotation mark, no space. He moved and with tears in her eyes said, no space, quotation mark. If Liu, I want to marry you. Space, quotation mark, no space. Fucking God. Why? Why did... Why did you have to Google Translate it? You should have just left it in fucking Spanish. Then I wouldn't have to fucking read it. God damn. We left the restaurant. I had not been so happy in my life. Holy shit, that was like a string of words that like actually made sense. But a dam came with... I spoke too soon. But a dam came with a gun and shot him. I'm assuming this him is Susan. I'm assuming. Cause Liu has plot armor. Fucking God. I was filled with anger and hatred, but he could not leave Susan alone there. Bleeding, dying, ran and to get to the nearest hospital. The doctors told me, this delicate might not wake up, except the worst. I went to get the damned who had shot him. Never forget your face. I spent hours walking the streets until I found it. Hit him nearly senseless and said, will you give me your life, bastard? Oh, oh, oh! Because of you, my Susan is on the brink of death, and you will pay with your life. Space, quotation mark, no space. He died when I finished the sentence. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. I got to the hospital. The doctor said that Susan was awake. He was talking to her and I did. And Susan's room saw me. The room saw him. The room has eyes. And said, Liu, are you? I'm glad you came. I hope to resist, and you managed to resist. What happened to you? I love you, Liu. I do not want to die, but if I do not want you to kill yourself, I love you too much to die for me. There's two eyes in there. It's a face. That's okay. That's my worst fucking joke. That's just stupid. I know. I know what you did. I know you kill criminals, and though not a very noble method, the mission you have, what is, be sure to do what you do, Liu. Space quotation mark. Oh my fucking God. I have I have I have 3 paragraphs left. Each longer than the last. Oh my fucking God. Okay. An hour passed in which we talked, in which he said all he had to say, did not want to lose it. Do not want to lose the only person left me in this world. The doctor came in and said, we need to operate, Mr. Woods will recover. Lose the one being operated on now. Fucking Christ. Either that or she just inherited his last name the moment He pulled out the fucking wedding ring like she just became Mrs. Woods. Which that's not how that fucking works, but okay. She was taken to the operating room. Were 3 hours that seemed eternal. I wanted to gouge my eyes out of despair, but hope that Susan survived was what I was what I still standing. Fucking God. Term operation. The doctor who took care of everything said, "The operation was a success. It is stable." Oh my fucking God. Just imagine calling her it in front of her fucking future husband. Oh my God. Awake and mourning 2 weeks. We'll leave the hospital. Those words, those words touched me so much. I know they did the same for me, author. I felt, I felt so peaceful to know that Susan would be fine. I was in his room all day waiting for him to wake, woke up and said, is this Susan? I think this is Susan. Who are you and where my parents are? Those words filled me with sadness. Susan had forgotten me, but I had to do what I can barely speak. I had to do to remind me when recovered. The ride to the hospital where we first met, he said, "Are you Lou as you've changed?" Space quotation mark, no space. Fuck. She began to remember, take it to my old home, and remembered what we were there. I kept taking it to all significant places for us during the week until we got to the restaurant that I proposed. She remembered everything. He hugged me and said, "Liu, now I remember everything. Thanks for being with me until he regained it." And I said, "You did the same for me. Ow, ow, ow. I owe much, Susan." Oh my God, I spat all over my fucking monitor. Fuck me. Ugh. I kissed her, but when we parted, he began to convulse. "Oh no! Susan's gonna die! Oh fuck! Oh no! I'm so sad!" Please just let this be over. Scared me a lot, and take her to the hospital, back in the hospital. Not hate go on, but I loved her. Okay, this is the last paragraph. I do not leave her alone when she needed me. I stayed there to wait for news from the doctor, and he said, oh fuck. "I'm sorry, sir, but your girlfriend is dead." Oh my God, I sound like a fucking lunatic right now. Oh, that phrase. That phrase filled me with sadness and hatred. Take the doctor and neck capital T Trone. Trone. What the fuck is that? What the fuck's that word? Because there was no reason to hold back. I began to kill everyone in the hospital. Men, women, children, and sick. I killed them all. He could not bear them to live, and my Susan, no, she could not die, and would not let that happen, but it was inevitable. My clothes were full of blood and innocent people. His pockets are full of people. My hands were full of blood and my eyes had changed, so I decided to do something. I went for a knife and started to cut a heart in my chest. The initials of Susan and her time of death, our anniversary, and the date when we met. Then went for a needle and thread and sewed the edges of my lips into a smile. Fucking Christ, it's clockwork! Fuck you, man! Fuck you! Why'd you have to remind me of that piece of fucking donkey shit? Fuck you. Ugh. I sewed the edges of my lips into a smile for anyone to see and suffer inside. Capital W. When I finished, I went home, took my leather clothes and things that I used to kill, and left there, never to return now. I live killing all people to be happy, but when I die, I can space not see her. But kill me comfort. If you see me, run and do not show your happiness, or you will die a very vicious and twisted way. They can space not tell your body what it was before meeting me. Homicidal Liu, the survivor, Jeff the Killer. And that was Homicidal Liu, everybody. Fucking God. I I think I'm gonna go on a fucking rant about this one, everyone. I know you just heard me read it, but Jesus fucking God, I need to talk about this story. This is probably one of the worst things I've ever read, still not as bad as Clockwork. If there was a silver medal, second place title for worst story I've ever read, this would be the holder of that title. Homicidal Liu is absolute fucking dog shit. But it's fun dog shit. I had a blast while reading this piece of garbage, and I'm honestly happy that I did. I feel fucking great. Oh my god. This story, like, you could immediately see why it's bad, you know? I'm gonna acknowledge the elephant in the room here. The way it's written, the way it's translated, all of that shit is some of the worst I've ever fucking read in my entire fucking life. But god damn it, at least it doesn't have rape. At least it doesn't have that shit.